Hey guys, I'm Wes.
I'm Tom.
And I'm Aaron.
We're at Neverboard Gaming. So the guys at Game Innovations were kind enough to send us these samples before their Kickstarter launches, just so we can take a look. We've got the BITBOX over here and the BITBOX Mobile. Let's go ahead and take a closer look.
So this is the BITBOX. This is a storage solution for all of your games. Instead of having tons of boxes, that the boxes are way too large for the game components necessary, you can have all of your boards and your rules in this slot here, and then you have all these drawers here, let me pull this out, full of other little boxes that have the components of your game. For example, in this box I have Good Cop, Bad Cop with the Bombers and Traders expansion here. So this is what it used to look like. This is kind of an oddly shaped long box, and then this small little expansion box. And there's also, they're coming out with another one called Undercover that's, again, just a little deck of cards, but to have another box where they're all flopping around and stuff, you know, this is just a much cleaner solution. Now, for me personally, this isn't something I would be able to utilize as much as maybe other gamers, because I don't really do a lot of Euro games or games that, you know, where I'd say the box isn't full. You know, I have a lot of Descent, Imperial Assault, Mansions of Madness, where I'm not really saving a lot of space. Where I think this product is really great, though, is exactly these small games. Instead of having an entire shelf full of tons of little boxes that I have to try and open up every single little box to get all these little components in these little baggies, I can have it all right here. And if you have, like, let's say, living card games or Magic the Gathering, things like that, I've already been using a solution somewhat like this. Here, Aaron, bring in the big box. Oh, Snapple, look at this. This is where I keep all my Netrunner and Thrones and stuff off to the side. And, you know, it's a lot flimsier. It doesn't look half as cool. They don't have interchangeable sizes or anything. I can't keep the rule books in here. And the only other thing I do use this for is for traveling. I'm actually going to stop by and see my parents on my way to Gen Con. Woo woo! But this is what I have packed here. I've got Star Realms, Bang the Dice Game, The Resistance, Hanabi, Sushi Go, and some Magic decks.
Well, that's pretty nice, but this is what I'm taking on my trip I'll be taking next month. The BITBOX Mobile, or as we like to call it, the itty bitty BITBOX. I think you guys missed a great opportunity there. So you can see, it's a lot slimmer. It's got a nice carry handle on top of it. And then once you open it up, there we go. You see we've got this awesome meeple pattern here. I think that looks really sharp. If you guys could make that like into a shirt or wallpaper, my wife would hate you. So we've got another one of these boxes that can hold game boards. Mine's got like just a bunch of rule books and stuff in it. I already packed it for a trip that I'm taking soon. And then you've got these two modular boxes in here. And you lift them out. So you've got that rack. And then that rack. We'll move this box to the side. So even when you're playing, you don't have to have that big box out. It gets even smaller. So I've got this tiniest one, which opens up, and you can see I've got all of Star Realms in there. And then I've got this neck-sized up one, which I have the core set for Sentinels of the Multiverse all organized out. I still was able to get the little dividers for the cards and everything. And then in this big one, let me get it out of the tray really quick. I've got a bunch of games. So over here, I've got everything that's out so far for Ashes, Rise of the Phoenix Born. In the middle, I have Takenoko, and over here I have Above and Below. So you can see I fit a lot of games in here. And really, Aaron, you want to bring that in? This is what I was having to carry on me before, which, you know, when you're in a hurry or you're trying to get from A to B, it's a pain in the butt to carry this around. You've got that one small box like sliding around on top. It is so much easier just to pack it into this really nice, well-built little briefcase. And I mean, really, that travels anywhere. You can carry it onto a plane, stick it in the car. Even I'll probably take it to the game store. I'll just keep a couple games I take there loaded. And yeah, BITBOX Mobile.
So the first thing I thought of when I saw the BITBOX was this storage solution would be great for one of my other passions, Legos. They're like perfect. They take up so much room if you leave them in the normal boxes, but you take them out and you dump them in a big tub and you can't really find them very easily, but you can separate your sets out, put one set in here, another set in the next box, and you have a bigger set, you throw it in this one, it's all ready to go. You have your instructions up top, these little panels, you can have instructions ready to go. And let me show you, what it would look like if you had your other boxes. Aaron, could you bring in oh wait, it's me. Here. So instead of having these boxes, and they're all like different sizes, and they don't stack well on the shelf, you know, this is a great solution. Like, I probably want to get a couple of these to like separate, you know, put all my Star Wars Legos in this one, and you know, some city ones in that one. It'd be really cool.
Alright guys, that's BitBox and BitBox Mobile. I hope this video kind of gave you a look at what you're in for if you do back this campaign.
Yeah, we really enjoy these boxes. They open up a lot of possibilities for storing your games, you know, storing Legos, collectibles,
Socks.
Cheerios,
lizards,
Fruit Loops,
Yes.
Pokemon.
put your Marvel collection in here.
So it is really cool. I don't know if you guys caught on, but these are actually modular drawers. So when this opens up, you know, see this one's just got a bunch of these little tiny boxes. And this one over here has got a tiny box. Or no, this is actually a medium-sized box. And then in the BitBox Travel, you could see that there was actually one box that was the length of the entire thing.
Yeah, so what's really cool is you can just slide this whole drawer out and pop right into your mobile. So if you have a bunch of games packed into these that you want to take instead of those, you can just switch them out. So
Yeah, because it was, when I packed this, it was a little bit annoying to like unpack all of my games and pack them into this and then have to bring them out of this, pack them back in. But if you're already using the BitBox system, you kind of need a BitBox Mobile because you can just slide it out, pop it in there, and you're good to go.
For me, I am still a little bit torn on the idea that, like, you know, I'm definitely a person who likes to have, you know, my boxes displayed, and I have custom inserts in there, and they're actually organized on my shelf by, like, the different genres and stuff. So, you know, the idea of switching over to this is something I probably couldn't do, with the exception of, you know, my idea about having all my small games in there. I could see myself doing that for the small games or for the LCGs. So I really think that the main BitBox is something that will hit a niche. There will be people who really won't use it, but there will definitely be people who will use it for very specific purposes. However, I think this BitBox Mobile is something that pretty much every gamer should have, because I go to my friendly local game store all the time, and I really think everybody in the board gaming community should do that thing, and this just makes that so much easier. I see zero reason why you wouldn't have this. This is something that some people, it can fit into their lives and their collection, and they might like it, but this is something that everybody would like.
Yeah, so go ahead, we're going to link down to the Kickstarter campaign below. I think it's launching at the end of July, so it may not be up yet, but as soon as it is, we'll go ahead and make sure the link is down there. And if you notice in the thing, a couple of these things were a little bit rigid when you were trying to open them. The Game Innovations did say that there's going to be a lot of component upgrades before the campaign launches. So the cardboard is going to be a higher quality, it's going to be more durable, it's going to just move around easier. All of the color and the logos are going to be vinyl added on top of it. It's not going to be printed on, so you know it's a little bit sticky and they get stuck sometimes. But it's all going to be a notch up, in their quality, which is great. Because honestly, I'm pretty happy with this as it is.
As it is, it's pretty nice. So if you have any questions, be sure to post in the comments below, and we'll get right to them.
And hey, while you're there, subscribe, and you'll never be bored. Live fish.
Other tiny boxes.
Dead fish. Underwear.
Bread. Apples, very small rocks.
Flightless birds. Dirt.
Carpet.
Bags of dirt. Fake vampire teeth.
Car keys.
Bunny rabbits.
Christmas presents.
Pictures of your kids. Pictures of other people's kids. Banana peels. Collapsible telescopes.
This shirt.
Water.
Forks, spoons, and knives.
Severed fingers. Look, the shirt fits right in there.
This will replace your dresser, your closet.
Fully cooked hot dogs.
Raw onions.
Subway sandwiches. Dipping sauces for
my
fries.
God.
Delaware. Rhode Island.
Shrimp gumbo.
Yellow, blue. Right here you can slide in your cease and desist letter from the BitBox company.